お前の姉さんって、霊能師の？
Your sister's some kind of medium or something?
うん。ちょっと違うけど。
Yeah, something like that.
どっちもこいつの本音ってわけか。
So, what you're saying is this little girl and the creepy little girl we met before are two sides of the same coin?
だったら、お願い。他の生きてるみんなも。
I feel for you, I really do. So please, please, bring the rest of them back.
持田くんや先生たちも、連れてきてあげて。
Mochida, Miss Yui, and everyone else too. Bring them all back home.
ねえ、できるんでしょ？
Come on, you can do it, right?
もう、それは、無理だと。
どうして？
I don't think that's possible anymore. Why not?
あの空間は、たくさんの、無関係な命を食べ過ぎました。
Those closed spaces have eaten a lot of innocent souls. Far too many, in fact.
あそこで死んだ人たちの、恨みの念が、もう、満員だから。
The grudges of those who died there have filled every last corner of them. There's no room left.
行き場をなくした、悲しい思いたちの影響で、すべての霊が、
And because the agony and pain has nowhere else to go,
わずかに残った理性を失い始めています。
it's begun feeding on the minds of souls like us who are bound there.
私だって、もうすぐまた、
It won't be long.
生きている人を、ただ無差別に襲うだけの怨霊になってしまいます。
Before I turn back into a vengeful spirit who attacks people like you without mercy.
あなたも、味方してくれなくなるのね。
So, we're gonna lose you as an ally then.
だったら、なおさら急がなきゃ。
So why don't you just hurry up and bring them home now?
何か、持田くんたちを助ける方法はないの？
Isn't there any way for us to save Mochida and the others?
一つだけあります。
There may be one way.
どうするんだよ？
What is it?
お兄さんも知っている方法です。あの場所へ戻って。
I think you already know. You have to return to the closed spaces.
私たち、天神小学校の児童4名誘拐殺害事件被害者の霊を。
Find all 4 of us heavenly host serial kidnapping and murder victims.
みんなを成仏させてくれれば、歯車を失った異空間に大きな歪みが生まれます。
And put us all to rest. Then the closed spaces won't have their cogs anymore, so they'll begin to fall apart.
そうすれば、もしかしたら。
And you just might get your friends back.
あそこへ、また戻るのかよ。
You expect us to go back?
それに、せっかく残りあと一人だと思ってたのに、そんなつもりのお前ら3人も成仏してなかったしよ。
And this time, instead of just having one person left to appease, we have to go back to the drawing board and appease all 4 of you?
どうしてさっき、口ごもったの？成仏できなかった理由。
Why couldn't you tell us the reason our previous efforts weren't good enough? What is there to hide?
それは、
It's just
思い出したくないんです。
something I don't
でも、
want to remember, but
どうしても知りたいのなら、教えます。
if you really want to
あ
know,
の時のこと。
I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything that happened. Yuki's spirit gently took hold of Ayumi's hand, and in that instant, their 2 beings seemed to merge together into a single mind. Oh, it's going.
白木！
痛い！
It hurts. It hurts.
どうなったの？私。
What happened to me?
気絶したはずなのに、意識がある。
Didn't I pass out? So why am I fully aware right now?
真っ暗だし、体が動かない。
I can't see a thing, and I can't move.
なんか、疲れた時になる金縛りみたい。
It's kind of like that feeling you get when you're really tired. Sleep paralysis, I think. Oh. Whoa.
ここは
Where?
体が動かない。
Why can't I move?
犯行現場で唯一生き残った赤いワンピースの女児、篠崎幸子。
Shachiko Shinozaki, the little girl in the red dress, and the only survivor of the horrific murders that occurred in Heavenly House Elementary School.
幸子の家族は事件後、怯えるように他県へ移っていったとされている。
Following the incident, Sachiko's family fled from the area, moving to another prefecture to escape the frightful memories that remained here.
驚いたことに、この篠崎家についての記述は、この事柄以外。
Strangely, however, I've been unable to locate any other records of the Shinozaki family.
当時の書類や文献のどこを見ても、何を見ても見当たれない。
No matter where I look, the only information I can find about them comes from the newspaper reports on the Heavenly Host murders.
惨劇の舞台となった学校や現役校長の嫡男による凄惨な犯行。
Granted, when an elementary school becomes a stage for a grisly incident such as this, perpetrated by none other than the principal's own son,
そのスキャンダラスな背景の取材に目がくらみ、
it stands to reason that the scandal would serve as the primary focus for public interest, with all other details fading into the background.
この小さな生存者の聴取がおろそかになったのではと予想したが、そうではなかった。
So of course, after learning that Sachiko is safe, further news of her whereabouts was largely ignored in favor of the media circus surrounding the school.
誰も幸子のその後をたどることができなかったのだ。
But there's more to it than that. People weren't just uninterested in learning of Sachiko's history or whereabouts. There was simply no data to be had.
体は金縛りにあったみたいに動かせないけど。
I can't move my body because of sleep paralysis, I guess.
部屋の光景が見える。
But I can clearly see the room I'm in now.
私の他に男の子が一人、女の子が二人。
There's one boy and two girls in here aside from myself.
顔に見覚えがある。
I recognize them.
みんな、あの犯人に殺された天神症の子供たちだ。まだ生きてる。
They're the children who were killed in Heavenly Host during that incident, but they're still alive.
けど、私を含め、みんな手足を縛られて床に転がされている。
Unfortunately, they're all bound hand and foot and just sprawled out on the floor. And so am I.
だから、私も体が動かないのかしら。
That's the real reason I can't move. Somebody please save me. No, no. I. No.
目隠しをされ、何も見えない。
Now I'm blindfolded. I can't see a thing that's happening to me.
手足も縛られてるから目隠しを取ることもできない。
And since my hands and feet are tied up, I can't remove the blindfold either.
こうしていると恐怖は余計に倍増する。
That just makes everything so much worse.
耳がどんどん敏感になる。
I guess because I can't see, I'm beginning to listen more intently.
周りの子たちのおえつの声が狭い部屋に反響して、私も恐怖で頭が割れそうになる。
The helpless cries of the other children echo off the walls of the cramped room. I'm so scared it feels like my head's gonna explode.
何するのよ。どうして目隠しなんか。
What are you doing to me? Why am I blindfolded?
ねえ、離して。もう、足、ほどいてよ。
Untie me. Cut the ropes. I want to be able to use my hands and feet, please. Please.
何度も叫んだけど、男は私から離れていった。
Kept begging and pleading, but all I heard in response was the man walking away from me. In order, okay.
順番って何？
In order?
「人間の声とは思えない凄まじい音波のような叫び声。端っこにいた男の子だ。
I've never heard screaming like this before. It's pure, primal terror cutting through the air like a perfect sine wave. It's the boy at the end. Ugh!
それが永遠と続く。今まさに殺されてるんだ。
It feels like he's been screaming for an eternity. I think he's being killed right now. Oh fuck,
な
man.
んてこと。なんてこと。
My god, what the hell is he doing to him?
こんな残酷な目に遭ってるのに。
No one deserves this.
なぜせめて早く神様は意識を奪ってあげないの。
Why isn't God allowing him to fall unconscious so he doesn't have to suffer? Ugh.
何十分経っただろうか。
It's been at least half an hour now.
何度も何度も繰り返し絞り出された男の子の叫び声は
Those inhuman screams of a young boy being ripped apart from the inside
とうとう聞こえなくなった。
have finally come to a halt.
間髪入れずに女の子の悲鳴が上がる。これももはや音だった。
Without even a single moment of silence, the first of the girls in line is the next to scream for her life, and the symphony goes on. God, I can't take any more of this. I'm losing my mind. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it!
まだ終わらない。早く。
Is this still going on? Come on, just die already.
早く。私は何を望んでるんだろう。
die already? God, what's wrong with me?
わからないけど、とにかく早く楽にしてあげて。
You know what? I don't care. Just get it over with and leave me in peace.
やがてゴンと何か重いものが落ちる音がして静かになった。
Finally, after hearing a sound like a heavy object being dropped, the noises stopped and the room grew quiet again.
大きくなる足音。
Less footsteps are getting closer.
ゾワリと全身の毛が逆立つ。
All my hair standing on end at this point.
イカが下に氷を詰められたような、一瞬にして義理になったような丘。
Everything below my stomach feels like it's frozen, like I've suddenly been stricken with severe diarrhea.
順番。私は何を安心しているんだろう。隣の子が死んだら次は。
In order? God, why am I relieved by the silence? The kid next to me just died.
私の番じゃない。
Which means it's my turn now.
髪の毛を掴まれ、頭をグイッと持ち上げられる。
Someone's got me by the hair. They're pulling my head up
同時に目隠しを取られると、犯人の顔が
and taking off my
正
blindfold.
面に見えた。
Which means I can see it. Face my killer.
天神小学校の開校当初から閉鎖されていた地下室で行方不明だった児童たちの
The 4 missing children were found in a basement room at Heavenly Hills Elementary School, unused and officially sealed since the building's construction.
亡骸が発見された時の現場はまさに賛美極まる凄惨な光景だった。
When authorities entered, they were greeted with an inhumanly horrific sight.
鑑識の調査の結果、凶器は逮捕時に犯人が手にしていた大きな断ち切りバサミと断定。
Based upon the evidence at hand, the murder weapon was determined to be a pair of large sewing scissors found in the hands of the accused.
躊躇があったのか、男のものにしては軽めの力で、しかし執拗に。
Investigators suspected some hesitation on the man's part, however, as the deceased victim's wounds did not indicate that his full strength had been used.
殺意を持って犯行に及んだことは確実であった。
Nonetheless, he had clearly acted with extreme malicious intent.
公式発表では、児童たちの死因は、舌を切り取られたことによる失血死とされていたが、
The official cause of death for the 3 murdered children has been listed as loss of blood following removal of the tongue.
実際にはもっとむごたらしい凶行が行われていた。
But the actual state of affairs was not so clinical or even so pleasant, if you can believe it.
以下は、規制によりメディアで報道されていない殺害の手口である。
The following details have been extrapolated from information previously unreleased to the public, or at least previously unreported by news outlets.
現場で惨劇を目撃した幸子の証言に基づいている。
These details of the crime are based on the official police testimony of Sachiko Shinosaki herself.
手足を縛られ、目隠しをされた被害者たちは、一人ずつ距離を置いて泣かされ、
Evidently, the victims were bound, blindfolded, and spaced out on the floor,
順番に殺されていった。
then killed one by one.
一人は、ハサミで腹部をめった刺しにされた上に、臓器を抜き取られ、ショック死。
One was repeatedly stabbed in the abdomen with the aforementioned pair of scissors, and then had many of his internal organs forcefully dug out.
臓器は地下室の土床に粗雑に埋められた。
His discarded innards were found partially buried beneath the earthen floor of the basement room.
一人は、ハサミで数十回にもわたって頬を刺され、口から上の顎部がちぎれ、死亡。
Another was stabbed in the head dozens upon dozens of times, to such an extent that all flesh and bone above her jawline was essentially minced away. Minced away?
目隠しを剥ぎ取られ、
With my blindfold removed,
私の目の前にさらされた光景は想像を絶していた。
The sight that appeared before me was more horrific than anything I could possibly have imagined.
血まみれの大きなハサミを手に私を見下ろしていたのはさっきの大男ではなく
The person staring back at me, brandishing a blood-soaked pair of sewing scissors, wasn't the large man from earlier at all.
捕らえられていた子供たちの一人
It was one of the children. I fucking knew it.
返り血で顔が真っ赤に染まった小さな女の子だった
It was a little girl. Her face dyed red with the blood of her victims.
生気のない灰色の目でじっと私の目を見据えついで彼女は
She was staring intently at me with soulless gray eyes. And then
ケタケタと笑い
she just started giggling. Yoshikazu? Oh.
ハサミが不快な音を立てせわしなく開閉を繰り返す
She was opening and closing the bloody scissors over and over again, and the sound kept echoing through the room.
その錆びてボロボロになった血まみれの切っ先は
Then she took those dull, rusty, thoroughly blood-soaked blades.
スーッと私の目に向けられた
And slowly brought them closer and closer to my left eye.
そんななんでどうしてあなたが
How? Why? Why is it you? No, no, no.
One 人はハサミで眼球を何度も刺された上に
The third victim was stabbed in the left eye an indeterminate number of times.
スープのように潰れた目玉をえぐり出され
Ugh.
苦しみ抜いた末に出血死に至る
Until her left eyeball became soup-like in consistency. She was eventually just left like that, slowly bleeding to death in a horrible agony.
その後なぜか犯人は3人の遺体から舌をハサミで切断している
Strangely, it was only after these mutilations had already been inflicted that the killer went back and severed the victims' tongues.
執筆している私も胸の悪くなるまさに悪魔の所業である
Learning the truth about these proceedings is shocking even to me. It makes it nearly impossible to accept the murderer as anything but a monster.
児童3人が惨殺される中唯一生き残った少女幸子保護された後
And bearing witness to every moment of this was a 7-year-old girl named Sachiko. In many ways, she's the most pitiable and long-suffering of them all.
泣きじゃくる彼女の証言から追及が進み吉和は送検された
But it's through her tearful and frightened testimony that Yoshikazu Yanagihori was officially charged.
言い換えるなら彼を犯人確定に追い込んだ張本人である彼女には
Now, going back to the hunt for information on this unfortunate girl's whereabouts, it was her words that ultimately led to Yoshikazu's sentencing.
自宅の所在も家族構成も一切の記録が残っていない
Therefore, it comes as no real surprise that sensitive information pertaining to her and her family would be withheld. That's to be expected.
というよりはっきり言えば存在していた痕跡が全くないのだ
What's not expected, however, is that there's not even the slightest trace of this information left to find. It's as if it simply never existed.
ここからは仮説になる。果たしてこれは本当に。
Therefore, I cannot help but consider alternate possible explanations and remind you, this is purely conjecture.
義和の犯行なのか。
But one question keeps nagging at the back of my mind. Was Yoshikazu Yanagihori really the murderer of the 3 victims?
児童たちを殺害したのは本当に義和なのか。
Is it possible this crime was not actually perpetrated by him at all?
後期の義和は言葉による他人とのコンタクトは不自由だったとはいえ、
Think about it. In his final days, Yoshikazu was incapable of communicating with others through speech. Exactly, homeboy.
基本的にはおとなしく他人に危害を加えるような性質ではなかった。
And despite his childlike reversion, he'd always been a personable and friendly man. As the saying goes, he wouldn't have hurt a fly.
これは彼を取り巻いていた親戚や付近住民の証言も聞くことができたので確実だ。
All his relatives, friends, and neighbors confirmed as much, shocked to hear that such a kindly man would commit these unconscious or unconscionable atrocities.
突然このような強行に走る道理がないのである。
He certainly had no motive for the crime either. There was nothing for him to gain from it.
一方、それまで健康であった義和の父親。
Then again, he may simply have lost his mind. Look at his father.
柳堀校長が突然奇怪な言動や行動を取り始めたのもこの時期だ。
It was around the same time the principal Takamine Yanagihori suddenly began speaking in tongues and acting in a most peculiar way.
何かに取り憑かれたように屋敷の壁一面に意味不明の漢字の羅列を書き殴ったり、
Not to mention scribbling incomprehensible gibberish all over his walls, as if possessed.
何者かに怯えるように部屋の隅にこもり大声でわめいたり暴れたり。
He seemed frightened of someone and would often be found crouching in the corner of his office, moaning and thrashing whenever visitors came by.
こちらも相当な事態になっていた。
If he can wind up in such a beleaguered state with no warning, then perhaps so, too, could his son.
そこに私は人知を超えた。
I accidentally skipped over this dialogue. What Ko Kibiki said was, I believe we are looking at a curse far more powerful than anything a man could devise.
開校当初より閉鎖されていた。
From the time it opened, its doors to the day it closed them forever.
天神小学校の地下室に関する何か大きな呪いの存在。
Heavenly House Elementary School's sealed basement room has existed as some form of cursed ground.
この連続児童誘拐殺害事件より、
And to find the underlying cause, we must go back beyond the infamous kidnapping and murder incident.
さらに遡ること20年。
Back a whole 20 years.
おぼろげながら真相を知る手がかりを私は見つけたように思える。
I believe I may have found a clue that could shed some light on the situation. It may be a bit far-fetched as leads go, but it's a lead nonetheless.
廃校になった後、取り壊されて別の学校が建っている現在では、
Regrettably, since Heavenly House was not only closed down but demolished altogether, and another school built in its place,
失われた天神小学校の地下室を調べることは不可能だが、
it's no longer possible to investigate the basement room directly.
私の助手が興味深い方法を見つけてきてくれた。
But my protege has found what may be the best next thing.
不可能が可能となるかもしれない。これよりその準備に出かける。
Something that could make the impossible possible once more. Preparations are being made to pursue this lead even now.
詳しくは次回の連載にてお伝えしたいと思う。楽しみにお待ちいただきたい。
Be sure not to miss the next installment. It may be the scoop of a lifetime. Kobiki, 2003, 7/22. Continued in Chapter 5.